Alright, yeah, how's it going, guys? Are we ready for some Magic Duels? Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Let's see, transition on over. And yeah, we're ready to go. How's everyone doing today? Hope we're all doing well. We're going to be going to do some verses. I do have a new deck. It is a red-green elementals deck submitted by Bloodwind, so thank you very much for submitting the deck. And we're going to be playing with that first and foremost, I think, before we get into anything else. If you do want to play with or against me as well, then be sure to let me know in the chat. Alright, let's get going, shall we? So I've actually not played this deck before, but I get the general gist of it. It's make elementals, swing in, do wonderful things with lands. It's pretty much the gist. And today's soundtrack is brought to us by a Sega Genesis Streets of Rage 2. Yeah. I had to make sure I got that right. Okay, yeah, we can keep this. Let's do it. Alright, let's first and foremost go for our Evolving Wilds and go get ourselves a green source, I guess. There's an argument to leave the Evolving Wilds until turn 3 for the McKinley Slide Runners. Maybe that was a good idea, I don't know. I can't quite remember what the early game of this looks like, so I want to make sure I got my green early just in case. Okay. And we get a Radiant Flames, okay. McKinley Slide Runner, let's go! Alright, 2-1 with Trample gets +1/+1 whenever a land enters the battlefield. Glint Nest Crane, eh? Well, we can push through that. In fact, I suspect we'll be able to push through it almost entirely because of Arlinn Cord as well, being able to give +2/+2 Vigilance and Haste. Grabbed an Alchemist Vial. Oops. Oh boy. There we go. We got rid of it. Almost had game-breaking bug on there. An annoying bug at that. Okay, so let's just go Mountain Swing. There's no real point putting the first McKinley down anyway because it's going to have Summoning Sickness. There's not much we can do about that. So hopefully we make our land drop. If we do, we can get Arlinn Cord down. A doubt he blocks here, and indeed he did not. Let's go Slide Runner. We're in a bit of a tough situation though if we don't get our 4th land, because we can't actually attack through, which is going to be annoying. Okay, grabs a swamp. So this is blue-black artifacts then. Almost certainly. And a Drowned Catacomb. Does he need the double blue? He doesn't. And the crew on you is crew 1, so we're in a bit of a tough situation now. Unless he does that. Then we're not so much. I was worried I wouldn't be able to push through this Harvester, but... Huh? But why? Why, I ask? Alright, well, let's get Nissa down, because Nissa's going to go get that 4th land for us, and we can get our land drop and hit him for 6. Wouldn't be able to do this if he didn't crew up like that. Pretty certain we're not against an AI. Only the AI tends to do that. Alright, swing. Take him down to 11. So far, so good. Imagine if we can get Nissa's renewal down with these Slide Runners down as well. That'd be awesome. Let's try and achieve that if we can. Contraband Kingpin. 1/4 Lifelinker. And the Vial. So he gets to scry whenever artifacts enter the battlefield under his control. He is slowly locking us out with big toughness creatures, which is very annoying. There's our land. So we can get you up to 3/2. 9/4. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's go Arlen Chord. Play the land. And then we can... We don't want to 0 because then the Harvester kills it. So we just want to tick up on you. Make you a 5/4. And swing. This gets through the Harvester. Okay, he's going to block, which is really good for us. So we still have Trample. It was effectively a neutral attack there, but it got rid of one of his creatures, which I'm fine with. Okay, he's going to get in with the Harvester on Arlen Chord. If he can pump it, he can kill Arlen, and then we're in a bit of a tricky situation. If he can't, then I think we're alright. Just going to go lifelink with it. Okay. And she is down to 1. She can't survive another hit like that. But if we can get our 6th land, she might not have to, because we can get 3 lands into play, which is +3/+3 for both of these slide runners. +4/+4 if you actually count the land drop as well, which I am not counting. Ooh, hello. Okay. That is haste. So we can make you a 5/5 trampling haste. We can make a wolf. I think we take advantage of the fact that he's tapped out here and we just go Grove Rumbler. Give it haste and swing on through. Have you got a counter? Mechanized production, maybe? Or whatever it's called. It's not mechanized production. We are going to lose Arlen Chord here, but if he does want to kill her, he's going to make it so he can't attack. Sure. If he does want to kill her, he's going to have to tap out the way that he has done before, which opens us up to hit him again. So it's still attacking for 6. Not bad. He's down to 8. He can gain 3 though with the Harvester as he takes out Arlen Chord, and it looks like that's probably what he's going to do. Which is fine by me. Land drop would be amazing. Land drop closes this game out, I'm pretty certain. Because we flip our Nissa, we give +4/+4 to all of our creatures. Grove Rumbler actually goes up even more than that. Oh, he's got a Languish. Oh no. Oh, that really, really hurts. Well, we get another slide runner, so it's not the end of the world, but it's going to be hard to come back from that, I imagine. Luckily for us, unless he gets another creature, he can't crew the Harvester. Reverse Engineer, draw 3 cards. Is he going to improvise? He is, okay. So 2 black mana open. 3 black mana and 1 blue open. And passes. Okay, land. Come on. Ah! It's kind of what I asked for. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying. Alright. Let's slide runner on in. Let's see if he's got... Yeah, fatal push. Okay, well, I'm still going to crack it. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Go get a black source. You may be wondering, what's black doing in a green-red deck? Well, we do have ourselves a copy, or 2 copies of Cut to Ribbons in here. So while we're ramping out, we can actually take advantage of ribbons. Ah, oh, Tezzeret the Schemer. Ooh. Okay, ticks up, can make an Ethereum Cell with that. Our opponent might have managed to reclaim control here. I would love to see not that. I'm going to leave the Nissa's Renewal in hand for a landfall creature. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. Okay, he's got 3 artifacts, so he does gain 1 life now. That might be all he needs to make sure that we don't win here. Reverse Engineer. To draw 3 cards. This has to be tapped, doesn't it? Yeah, so you can't tap it with Improvise and then sack it to gain mana. Ticks up to 7. Oops. So you can ultimate next turn. There's not a great deal we could do about that, unfortunately. And a Padim to give all of his artifacts hexproof. Yeah, he's won this one. That Languish. If it weren't for that. Top Decaruni. Ooh. Might not be over yet. Ubermold Hydra. Let's get ourselves a Rogue's Passage. So, Ubermold Hydra can be an unblockable creature. So without removal, we can close this game out in 2 turns. Does he have it though? And is he going to ultimate his Tezzeret here? Herald of Anguish. It's the make me discard one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's fine, we've got 2 throwaway Radiant Flames here. Black mana also helps to enable Radiant Flames as well. Makes my Hydra a 13-3. Does he have a Grasp of Darkness? Ah, he's just going to sack 2 artifacts. Yeah. Okay. That is a really good play from our opponent. Goodbye, Hydra. We do have Pulse of Marasa, so we can get it back. Not the end of the world. Judging by how much it took him to actually take it out, Pulse of Marasa into the Hydra would be lovely. Warped Landscape. Is it each player's or just yours? Just your instead. Okay. Well, I think we probably just hold the Warped Landscape to discard. What do we do with the Radiant Flames? Yeah, we hold the Warped Landscape here, I think. Goes up to 14. And draws a card. Alchemist Vial draws another card. He can stop our whatever from getting in, which is unfortunate. I think he's just got the lock here, to be honest. Eventually we're going to be forced to pull the trigger on this Nissa's Renewal, whether or not we get extra value out of it or not. It's for 5. We're probably just going to play it off anyway, because the 7 life is going to be relevant here, I think. Makes us discard. We'll get rid of the Warp Landscape. Well, the Mountain's going to be the throwaway card of the day. Let's go Nissa's Renewal. Get the final Swamp, a Forest, and a Mountain out. Up to 22. I don't honestly know what we could draw here. I suppose a cut to ribbons would be kind of good, but it wouldn't be lethal. Especially by the time Inventors Fair's done its thing. I don't think we can catch up with that Metalwork Colossus, jeez. And another one. Yep. That's a thing. If it wasn't over before, it is now. Take 6. And I think we just go check what's on the top of our deck and scoop otherwise. Because if it doesn't deal with this board state, we're just done. And an Embodiment of Insight is not going to do it, unfortunately, so we shall concede and go to the next game. Getting crushed by a tool shed. Absolutely. Oh dear. Let's, what do I want to go with? I don't know, after being controlled out, I kind of feel like I should take it out on the next opponent with my own control deck. Let's do that. Let's go find our favourite Grixis control. Yeah, to say that we started off so well and all, we had like lethal on board quite easily, and then the language comes through and we just draw like arse for the rest of it. Bit of a shame, but it happens. Let's hope to draw quite well this time around, shall we? Alright, on the draw, we have a sensor. We could get sensor value. We also have Vivid Visions, probably a counter spell by that time. This is a slow but reasonable hand, I would say. We'll keep it. Okay. Black mana for our opponent, and what do we want to grab with this? We probably want to ensure that we get... The thing is, we could take red, which is kind of what we need for Disintegration and Fevered Visions, but it's not what we need for Scatter to the Winds. Fevered will draw us into more lands though, so I guess the safe option here is to grab the red source. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we end up drawing well anyway. We don't get to hold up Sensor this way around as well, which is a shame. But I think on turn 3, if we get any coloured land, it's pretty much going to be what we want. Blue, black for our opponent. Maybe control since they've done nothing. We get one of the most expensive cards in our deck, so we go land and pass. Oh. Is it mill? Or is it cycling? Yeah, as wind comes, it's not my favourite style of control. Yeah, it looks like a cycling / discard deck. Alright. Land. Come on. Oh boy. Alright, well we might get sensor value, but... dear. We'll see. At least we know Ruthless Sniper is, for the most part, just a 1/2 to us. I do believe that Torrential Gearhulk might be one of the only creatures in this deck, so something to be aware of. I'm just going to drop the commit to memory in there. If he has a mill strategy, we can undo it to a certain extent. Cycling the thingamajig. And swinging for 1. Come on. I was hoping for a new week and less mana screw, but let's see, shall we? Oh, thank Christ. It's a tap land, but it's a land. I'll take it. Yeah, I've not had the best week as far as drawing lands is concerned. I either don't draw any or I draw too many, and I've been doing pretty much both exclusively. Play a 4-drop. He's going for the 20-turn win con by the looks of things. So do I slam a Fevered Visions, knowing that he might be counter here? I think I kind of need to. I need to do something. Hey, there we go. Alright, that should actually work out for us. He seems like the kind of deck that wants a large hand size most of the time. And Magma Spray is lovely. Means I can deal with this sniper. So that 20-turn clock is gone. I don't know what to get rid of. It's probably Sensor. Goodbye, Sensor. Sensor value, no! Damn. Alright, well, we got Disintegration for that. And he takes 2. Our win con's much faster than yours. Alright. Land. It's kind of a land. It's a land that means I can't unlicense Disintegration this Cryptic Serpent. Oh, what is this? This is madness. It's not its control. So, if I went the Renegade map to ensure that I had a land drop next turn, I can't Magma Spray, I can't counter, and I can't destroy, which means I'm taking 7 next turn if I want my land drop next turn. I'm just going to pass, I think, and just hope we draw one. Feed Visions. Pull from tomorrow. Kind of feels like I'm never going to need that. And then... Goodbye, Gear Hulk. You're just 9 years away. Oh, hello. Ooh. Yes. Counter it. Hey, Gregor. Need to go to sleep. School's tomorrow night. Oh, good night anyway. Hello, goodbye. Alright, take 7. His win con's much faster than mine again. Alright, land. Jesus Christ. Alright, pass the turn. Fatal Push. Okay. Oh, there's a land. Alright. Radiant Flame seems useless. Fatal Push seems useless. Just don't Fatal Push, I guess. Archfiend. Okay. Well, now you tapped out, I'm just going to kill that. So, I think I can Radiant Flames and then Magma Spray to wipe the board, but it takes out my entire turn. It's sorcery speed, but it kind of has to happen, right? We're at that stage. So, Dragon Skull Summit. Radiant Flames X3. Kills that, hits you down to 1, Magma Spray you. Board clear, but not forever. And we draw some extra cards. It's more lands, alright. Now we're getting past the point of not needing them. We're drawing them all. Hey Ben. It's going quite well. Well, this game isn't, but life in general is, I suppose. How about yourself? Alright, it's another Serpent. Need removal for that right now. Give me it. It's not really removal though, is it? Okay. Well, I guess it's Dynavolt Tower Renegade map. Boop. And we're potentially just dead next turn. We'll have to see what happens here. Still at work though? Oh my god. I'll get back to work then, I guess. Right, you're more than welcome to procrastinate here. Okay. How does one get out of this? I do believe the answer is you don't. But we'll see. Top decks. Whoa, what might that be?
Would you happen to be feeling using your Drake prowess stuck in a match? Also, are you streaming Slay the Spire any day of the week?
Thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate it. Would I be playing Drake Prowess? I can play it right after this match if you would like. And Slay the Spire. Ooh. I would love to. I don't know when I would though, but I do really love that game to a disgusting degree, so I might end up doing that. Let's just for giggles, let's go memory. See what we would have drawn. Gain some energy and then scoop the turn. Just watch him censor me with his 1 mana. Alright, we're just gonna concede now. Alright, Drake Prowess it is then. Let's do it. I'll have to find a time to do Slay the Spire, but yes, I would absolutely love to do that. Let's see, yes, that's the one. Drake Prowess is now the creepiest deck ever. Don't you diss little Timmy, Bologna. Little Timmy reads out everything, because I can't read. That's a joke. Yeah, if I was to stream it, it would be either Wednesday or Thursday. Probably Wednesday, I would say. But I'll put out a notification on YouTube and on Twitter and on anywhere else that I possibly can to let you know. Alright, let's have a look. See. If we got the blue mana, this would be an insanely good hand. But after the previous games, oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with that one. Just a silent one run where my only damage output was a relic that did... Oh, I did know the name of that one. That seems like a really slow win con. Definitely. I remember having a one run with a single copy of Caltrops, and it was just all blocks because I hadn't got the win cons that I needed, so it was just blocking and dealing 3 every other turn. A lot of fun. Looks like Esper Control. Our opponent is on as low amount of cards as we are, so that's good. Thing in the ice. Let's go. Okay. And passes. Land. Well, that does get me a land. Let's have a look-see. Hey, there's a land. And a cantrip. I will take both of those. Not that I really had a choice, but yeah, let's do that. Alright, so... in theory, I think we could win turn 5. Maybe. We'll see. Should run a mill deck with a lot of memory, so you reset the mill over and over. Win cons pure frustration. That is... Ooh, that sounds like a fantastic plan. I'd really love to try. Just a troll deck. Okay, let's try and expedite ourselves a land drop. Storm Chaser Mage, that'll do, I suppose. Alright. Hit Tammy Yo. I think it's time for a different Genesis soundtrack. I think we all know which the best Genesis game is anyway. So I'm gonna put that on and potentially get... Let's see. Let's see if there's a copyright on this. There might be. It's only 24 minutes long. Huh. We're gonna put it on anyway. The game I'm on about will become very, very apparent quite quickly. Ooh, Enigma Drake. Alright, so we can Titan Strength, which is enough to kill Tamio if he doesn't have removal. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see. Sulphur Falls. Michael! Top. Fourth land might be quite useful. Has he got removal? Okay, can you tell us that you're okay? Oh yeah. No, he's got to commit. Alright. So we know we're drawing land Storm Chaser Mage. That's a thing, I suppose, in the ice. So we could hit him for 14, but that all falls flat if we know he's got removal in hand. Calastria Healer could still hit him for 14. Okay. Huh. I think we do it. So, Sulphur Falls, Insult, all damage is doubled. Thing in the ice flips. Over to a 7/8. Double damage. 14 points incoming at the gentleman's face. He gets to draw a card. Actually might be Super Friends that's just drawing terribly, because I see green now. Has he got a counter spell? Because he's almost dead if he doesn't. Okay, so let's just... Actually, no, is he just actually dead? 2 damage to you, 2 damage to you. Counter. If he counters, it means that I don't have to worry about Blessed Alliance. Essence Flux. Okay. Well, there's still a legal target, so that extra 2 damage goes in. And 7 coming at you. He gets to draw 2 cards. It was possibly worth it not to attack to stop him drawing cards. But at the same time, with that Calastria Healer, if you played any ally... Oh boy, here comes the ult. Can he deal enough damage to kill me? / deal with my Awoken Horror? because I've got a fling for lethal right now. Possess Scab. Can get Essence Flux, which can then flicker to get... Oh. Okay. This is a odd deck. Everything's free. Okay, well if you want to have... If I went Fevered Visions, it would encourage him to empty his hand out entirely, which of course, with a Tamiyo emblem, is not difficult for him to do. We're just kind of running duds at the moment, though. Is it just Geists? Swing in, then he Essence Flux. Gets Essence Flux back. So he has an infinite blocker, essentially. So I need to be able to force that Essence Flux out of his hand in a way that he doesn't target the Possessed Scab instead. So I think Geists is the way to do that. And there's no point attacking, is there? No. A Pilgrim's Eye. Gets an island. And passes. Slip through space is lovely. Okay. Right, so let's slip through space, make you unblockable. Let's... Rush of Adrenaline. Give you Trample. So now if he flickers to undo that damage, it doesn't anymore. And then we just need to be able to land this fling. If for some reason he survives this. What have you got in hand? Because this isn't an instant scoop, which you would expect. So you must have something. So you could flicker the Scab, get the commit, but then I fling in response. I'm gonna get my hand on this spacebar just in case. When you get in. Yeah, he's doing what we thought he'd do. So he can commit one of my cards, whichever one he commits, I fling. So he needs a counter after that. And damage you. Flick you. He's had enough. He's had enough, cause he's dead. Alright, I thought we were gonna get punished for that Tamiyo emblem. But as it turns out, being able to cast everything for free doesn't always save you. Oh yeah. We won a game. I'm so happy. For the first time today, we won a game. Alright. Let's head on back in. If any of you guys want me to play anything in particular, let me know. And I shall. If you want to play with or against me as well, let me know. And I shall add you to my imaginary list. Fling is just too good. The moment I saw that card being announced in Duels, I was already building a Fling deck. It's so good. Oh, it's a rematch. Well, I think Burn fares quite well against our opponent if he's just auto jumped back in. Let's go Bomat Courier and go. Because I pretty much don't care about what our opponent does, just so long as I draw lands. For the next 2 turns, let's say, I'm all good. Land and pass. Alrighty then. And there's our next land. So we'll go Ether Herb. And we'll get in. 18 more turns of this. Alright. We might actually be able to get a super sack on the Bomat Courier because we can Madness these Fiery Tempers out for 1 each. So we pay the 1 to sack, we discard our hand, these 2 Madness off, we pay them. It's pretty good. How many are under here now? 2. I'm just wondering if we Lath New Hellion. She's a tap out. And it upsets our plan a little bit if he does kill our Courier. Yeah, let's do it. This is an all-in deck, for the most part. And swing for 5. I am so ready to pull the trigger on this Bomat Courier. Do I want to pay the energy? I absolutely do. Such a good game. If you haven't played Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, absolutely do. It's so much fun. There's questionable design choices in there, but, you know. The fact that he saves little girls constantly is weird, but, you know. It's a good game. Alright. Hungry Flames. Nice. Do we fire that off to get our damage in? I think we probably do. Yeah, let's do it. 3 to you, 2 to you. Used to play in the arcade, it's what old people used to do before cell phones. Yeah, I've got it on my mobile at the moment. It's really hard on mobile devices, I'll tell you that right now. Because there's a lot of quick reactions that need to take place. Alright, so we've got lethal next turn if Bomat Courier sticks around. Which I suspect he will. Ah! Ah, no. No, we'll let it go. I mean, it's still got lethal regardless. It's just going to take us a while. Okay, so Mountain. We can't play that. That is correct. Alright, well, Fiery Temper. Play South Park Phone Destroyer, it's great. I have never heard of that game. She'll have to check it out. No, not the life gain. My arch nemesis. I swear to God, if he comes back and wins now, I'm so mad. Okay. Insult. Doesn't do anything right now, not without an extra land. How do we do this? I guess we just Bowmat Courier, don't attack. Fiery Temper him. I'd love to be able to enable Bedlam Reveler, that's all. Okay. Pass the turn. It's a Jace. Ticks up, scries and draws. And gets in for 5. Yeah, that's fine. Skip blocks. Can we deal 8? Here we go. Thermal Alchemist. So, we can insult Fiery Temper, or insult sack Bowmat Courier, Madness off Fiery Temper for 6. I think we just Thermo Alchemist and try for next turn though, because that will most certainly end it. And pass the turn. He might just bounce it, we'll see. And he's ticking up. That might backfire horribly. Let's see if he's got some life gain, because that's what he does need to stay in this. That's not life gain. That's life gain. Feels like a really odd choice to use Calastria Healer, because you're not an ally. I haven't seen any other allies in his deck. We'll take it. Okay, can we do 9 damage? The answer is probably yes. Okay, so we tap down Thermo Alchemist. Deal 1 to you. We then... Oh, now we can't sack and Fiery Temper both off, but I don't know if we'll need to. So, insult, untap. Wait until that resolves, so he does 2. 2 damage to our opponent. And then, just in case he's got a counter, I guess, we'll get that Bowmat Courier value in. And then we will sack it. I said we will sack it. Game. 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 Thank you. Holy crap. Alright, discard our hand. Pay the madness cost for 6. We got an extra 2 on top of that. And that's game. Whew, that was closer than it needed to be. Alrighty then. Well, it's going reasonably well today, I say. Let's do Marionette Madness. Let's do it. Who's bad? Didn't know I had a way of vote for Trump deck. Wish I had Trump deck. I really do. Got rid of it a long time ago. I don't think I officially made a deck list of it either. Not Russian though, does my vote count? Well, it's funny you should ask. Alright. We're on the draw. We have Fever Visions, some of the stuff we want to get rid of in our hand. Yeah, we can keep this. How much do I need you to donate to play Super Friends? Jeez. You're asking me to drop everything that I believe in for financial value. I'll have to think on that one. Let's just go Smoldering Marsh. Let's play a burn deck and say, "Yeah, fired" at every play, maybe. Scryfish. Ooh, ever after. Alright, let's go Drown, Catacoomb, and then we'll go Cathartic Reunion, dump the Colossus, and dump the Mountain. Hopefully drawing a land anyway. We're drawing 3 cards, so one would assume. Okay. It's not selling out if you believe in financial value, when you put it that way. I wonder if he's going to hit us for 0 to send a message. No. He has no message to send. Alright, Neonate gets the other Metalwork Colossus in our graveyard. Not that we really need it. We need the Gear Hulk, Verdurous Gear Hulk, and a Marionette Master in the graveyard. With those, we can win the game for 20 points. If he's got life gain, it becomes a little bit more difficult. But that is what Fevered Visions is for. Just don't have Sensor. Don't have Sensor. Okay, we're all good. Fevered Visions makes sure that if he gains a little bit of life here and there, a Marionette Master combo is still going to go off. Alright. We may also discard to hand size on occasion as well, so also helps us out. Knight of the White Orchid. Gets him a Plains of his choice. One might say Prairie Stream. Ooh, Canopy Vista. Alright. And a Glacial Fortress. Alright, take 2. Hit our land drop, which is nice. Does mean that we can neonate this Metalwork Colossus into our graveyard. We can also piece the puzzle. So we shall. See what we get. Diabolic Tutor and the Gear Hulk in the yard. Real good. We'll just take the 2 there. Play the neonate and pass the turn. Just need to get a Marionette Master in the graveyard now, and all we need to do is Diabolic Tutor it up. And then just make our land drops, essentially, at that point. And Fevered Visions once. It's the last time I visit the Amazon. See what he did there. Alright. Discard the Colossus. Tireless Tracker. And a land. So it's a question of if he can kill us quick enough at this point. Because we have almost completely got our combo together. We just need to get to 6 lands. Potentially 2 turns off. And take 2 more. Another Fevered Visions. Alright, let's Diabolic Tutor. Scare, I did see you for a second there. Marionette Master. And we will discard that at some point in the future. Scryfish. Got something else? Crack any clue? Interesting choice. Hey, land. Probably should have sacked our Neonate there then, I guess. So we'll get rid of Marionette Master, we'll get rid of a Dispel. We only need one in case he has a counter spell. That's all they're here for. Is to get to 7 mana and counter whatever he has. Okay, swinging in. Seems our soundtrack has ended. Let's put Assassin's Creed Origins soundtrack on, I guess. Because it's quite a nice one. There we go. Do I block? No. Not until it is terribly lethal. Filigree Familiar. It's not going to take you above the amount you need, unfortunately. Draw a card, take that 2 again. There's our land. Alright, we just need to survive the next turn. So I guess we could Fevered Visions and scare him a little bit. We could also just, like, Unlicensed Disintegration something. Which I'm all fine with doing as well. Yeah. Pretty much ensures that we stay alive. I think we've got a blocker and we've got a disintegration. A Scryfish underway. Got something else, have you? Ooh, a clue to sack. There's another Marionette Master. Not that we really need it, but we will discard it. Still need to play Assassin's Creed Origins. Looks like a good game. Fatal Push. Sack. And get rid of piece of the puzzle. He thinks he's getting in for big damage. That is, that's pretty big damage. Not gonna lie. Not big enough, but big damage. Please pretend. Think that you've got enough mana for that. Alright. Oops. It seems that that disintegration was unlicensed. Dispel. You didn't see that one coming, did you? Got him. Alright, he's tapped out, so we get to win now. As long as I do the chain correctly, there'll be no problems here. Right, so what we do, I'm gonna go basic land because I'm honestly terrified that I'll accidentally click a wrong one. We do Ever After, we get a Marionette Master and a Verdurous Gear Hulk. We confirm. Both of them come out. The counters go on the Master. The Master makes the servos. We wait for that to resolve. We go into our graveyard and then we start sacking artifacts. Boop, boop. There's 10. In response to that, we start sacking artifacts. Boop, boop. There's another 10. And that's lethal. We did it! Woo! Alright. That went quite well. Didn't expect it to go well, but it did. Ended up back to rank 40 again. After that zombie's death brought us right back down. Just that a little bit. And click that, and do that. Alright, let's go. What do we go with next? With Artifact Emerge, I guess. Yeah, it's quite the combo. It's tilted many a person, I tell you that now, because the deck just does nothing until it wins, and it's not really something you can interact with all that much in this game, unless you run really terrible graveyard hate cards that Armand Ket's got right now. Waiting for players to join the match. Come on, players. Hey, there we go. Firemine 69. I like this guy. Don't know why. Alright, sure. Yeah, it's lacking the black mana, but we don't have any black cards in hand right now, so I think we'll be fine. Fumarole. And a Fatal Push. Well, we still need black mana. But we're going to be able to get turn 3 Familiar, turn 4 Spy Network maybe? I think it's Jeskai. Control of some sort. Orthopters. Still got a play to make. Opponent? Nope. Alrighty then. Land and pass. Pretty simple for us. If we've done this, Ben signing off. I will see you in a bit, Ben. Nice to see you, man. Compelling argument. Oh, is this mill? What's the white for? I appreciate that mill. Jeez, that's good for us. Didn't get rid of any black mana, put some artifacts in the graveyard for us to pull back later. Couldn't be better. Alright. Land drop after this, though, would be lovely. Thing in the ice. Eh. Oh, you're too kind. Right, let's just go like that and like that. Let's get another Familiar down. Pass the turn. Could have maybe swung with the Familiar first to pretend like I had something, but eh. Double thing. What was that mill for? Because this doesn't seem like he's trying to mill us all that much. He is missing his land drops though, so that must make him a little sad. This needs to deal damage to players, but it will get us a Thopter, so it's a win in my book. Get that down, skip combat. And our engine's somewhat underway. Still need that swamp. One swamp and the deck can function. Take inventory. I can't wait for our 5th land just before these guys flip so we can Baral's expertise them both. That'd be lovely. Finally found his land drop. Our curse has been shifted over to him, it seems. Okay, so we could make this a 3-3. Let's swing in for Duels. Let's see if he takes the bait. We haven't been swinging in all this time, so he thinks to himself, oh, I wonder why he'll be doing it now. Go on, don't block. Take the bluff. Let me adjust the volume a little bit on that. There we go. Thinking real hard. What in blue could he possibly have? Ah, he's decided I have nothing. Okay. Damn. It's worth a try. Do we make a 3/3 Thopter or do we just Treasure Keeper? It's a tough one. I guess we 3/3 Thopter. Boop. And... boop. Swing over the top with something nice then. Does he have an answer to El Thopterino? Three mana, Fevered Visions. Oh, that actually... that hurts. Deep inside. That's going to deal a lot of damage to us. Best close it out quick then, aren't we? A never. Oh. That's lovely. Alright. Let's get in with our Thopter. Hopefully we get a land drop. Draw a card. Elder Deep Fiend. So we could use Elder Deep Fiend as a bamboozle for our opponent. If he like commits fully to flipping these things in the ice, then we, in response, we can Elder Deep Fiend, emerge a familiar, tap them both down. Because I don't believe it says untap and then transform or anything like that. And then we follow it up with the Braal's Expertise or something like that. That'd be quite fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go Treasure Keeper. He's not flipping it this turn, almost certainly. We take a bit of damage. Get a Mind Bender. It'd be lovely if we had black mana. Goodbye. Fatal Push is actually good. Enthusiast, I guess. Enthusiast's purpose is pretty much being covered by the familiars right now, so... Nahiri. Oh boy. And if he minuses, he loses it. Actually, he doesn't does he completely lose it? I think he'd lose. Yeah, he does. Alright. That's fine. Is this deck list posted anywhere? It is. I will grab it for you in a moment. I can't quite remember. I think it's called Artifact Emerge. If you check my Magic Duels Helper channel. But I'll grab it for you anyway. Don't you worry. Okay, so we can swing an artifact at our opponent, swing 3 at Nahiri, take Nahiri out. Seems fine to me. So that gets blocked, that's 2 damage, that draws us a card. Okay, let me just quickly head on over to see if I can find this deck list for you. Ooh, a Fatal Push. You can just double Fatal Push the things in the ice at some point. Let's see. Demir Improvise, new. Page 2. I have so many decks that are on this list. Ah. It's in here somewhere though. Almost certain of it. Zombie Tribal. Emerge. Oh, it's not there. Odd. I'll have to find the channel link. Do I want to do anything else? Not really. I guess we'll pass. We need to do this first, though. Boop. Let's go to YouTube. Artifact image. There it is. Boop. 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 Oh, you got it. Thank you. Beat me to it. Yep, that's the one. There might be a deck list in the description. Alright, let's just let's fatal push you. So we can fatal push the next one. Rid of Mindbender. Talent of the Telepath. If he double hits here, he could... No, I think that's a whiff. Wonderful, he could have flipped it there. But he did not, which means we go Alpha Strike in time. And we get another Swamp as well, which is wonderful. Fatal Push, the other thing in the ice. And then swing on in. Whee! Down to 5, draw a card. It's a resourceful return. Do we have anything to resourcefully return? Could get back a Gear Hulk, I suppose. Yeah, sure, why not? Pull back Noxious Gear Hulk, draw a card. And honestly, we just emerge an Elder Deep Fiend and we win. Unless he wipes our board. Let's get rid of lands. And even then, he doesn't have the double wipe for Planar Outburst now, so it would be a damage-based board wipe. Like a Radiant Flames. So we emerge the Treasure Keeper. Tap, 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 tap. Tap you out completely. Get a Fatal Push we can't cast. Do not cast. And that's 5 power on the board. We draw some cards from the Familiars. And he's had enough. We win anyway. Hello, Eliel. How's it going? Alright, guys. If you do want to suggest a deck for me to play, let me know in chat. If you want to play with or against me as well, let me know. And I will do whatever is requested after this next match. Because there is a delay, and I might as well put a match between that delay. Let's go back to this Elementals deck. It did quite well in the early game, we just didn't manage to pull out a victory. I'm kind of wanting to get at least one win with it before the end of the day. That's why I say a mill's an RNG fest. Not wrong. They needed a mill tutor, really. That was a Sphinx's Tutelage tutor that wasn't incredibly expensive like Diabolic Tutor. A little later, just finished my 30-win grind on Arena. Nice, nice. How are you finding it without breaking NDAs? Alright. Yes, I think we can take this. Mount and go. Yeah, I started running Diabolic in mine as well for that. For the same reason, I just didn't want to have RNG dictate whether I win or lose. I think if you could run 4 copies of tutelage, it wouldn't even be an issue, but not the case, unfortunately. Alright, well, Mountain, Slide Runner, see if he's got a Fatal Push. Can't even get close to 30 wins, I chose a slow deck. Yeah, me too. Me too. Alright. 4th Bridge Prowler. Wow, okay. Slide Runner removal right there. Please give me a forest so I don't have to hunt for one. Never mind. Warp Landscape. And this goes onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, so I'll just do it end step. That's a thing. It's the first time I've ever seen anyone play this. It's probably the first time it's ever actually done anything useful. Okay. Is this maybe like mono black aggro? Looks like it. Alright, I'm just going to crack this now for the forest we need. Peace. Yeah, I'd go on the side of probably more likely useless than anything else. Mina and Den, Wildborn. It's a shame we don't have lands in hand, isn't it? Right, well, it's probably... I don't know. I'll take 1 in order to retreat, I guess. Because honestly, the Sylvan Advocate's not getting through the Harvester, and if I do play this Advocate, it either gets removed or just blocked by Harvester all day, so I'll just go for retreat, I guess. And we'll go life gain mode. Undo all of his hard work. Seen it a lot lately, but it sucks and I don't know why people play it. Yeah. I think what it is there's a mono black aggro deck in Standard, and I think they're probably just trying to make it in Duels, which is not possible because the cards that really make it are 1-drops that drain when they get tapped, so you use a lot of vehicles to just drain through. I don't think they're in this game. Yeah, Gifted Etherborn, also part of mono black aggro in Standard. This does look like a deck idea porting, which is it's not an easy one to port over. Okay, it's for 4. I mean, if we're slow enough, he could still beat us. Let's not get it wrong, but... Ooh, that's nice. So that's a Sylvan Advocate. Land drop, put a counter on him. Make him a 3/4. The problem is, he's just got this Etherborn with Death Touch, so it's not really doing me any favours to put anything on the Advocate. Because he just holds this back forever at that point. But I still think it's Advocate... Ignore that, thank you. Because I can land crack that. I'll put 1 counter on it. Just so it can swing through the Harvester at a later date. And we'll pass. Four cards in hand. You can't be running out of steam. If he is the deck that I think he is. Alright, okay, Liliana. then he should be able to just empty the crap out of his hand in one go with that amount of mana. Makes a 1/3 and passes. Okay. Crack this landscape. Go get ourselves a Schwamp. Get some life. Tireless tracker. Is it Mina and Den so we can start bouncing lands and replaying them for value? Yeah, because if I Mina and Den now, next turn I can pay a red and a green, play the Tireless Tracker, bounce the land, play the land, trigger, trigger. Yeah, let's do that. And no attacks. Got none to make. It's funny that after the bannings, the tourney yesterday was won by Mardu Vehicles deck. It's pretty much all Magic Duels cards. Oh boy. Yeah, well, I think the reason why Vehicles was in Duels, oh boy, in the first place was because it was just dominating Standard at the time. Well, that sucks. But yeah, after the bannings, I'm sure it's coming back with a vengeance. He cut. I like cuts. Boop. Gonna crew in response. He is indeed. Alright. That is fair enough. We can't swing in. We can't play Tireless Tracker because the Sky Sovereign, if he manages, well, he can crew the Harvester to then crew the Sky Sovereign, so he can kill Tracker if we can't put a counter on it. So, skip. Some concerns about the economy, but I guess it's just not carved in stone yet. Oh yeah, that's pretty much what they say for the most part. Oh my god, we're gonna lose our advocate. No! It's subject to change a lot of the way. I do also have a slight concern, but I feel like RNG was maybe not in my favour, so I can't really comment on that as an economy thing rather than just me being generally unlucky. That's all I'll say. I think we've lost this game. I think we've really lost this game. That's what I get for throwing shade at a deck. It just stomps me. Ooh, appetite. Does that mean we just don't quite die here? I believe it does. But it also means we're not really doing anything either, so it's delaying the inevitable. Liliana on the verge of ultimating. That you, yep, you do next turn. Okay. Which means we've lost there as well. I'm just about ready to scoop. See what our next top deck is. If it doesn't answer this board state, which it likely won't, then we'll scoop. Yeah, Henny! Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Kill you. Take 5. Yeah, you gain some life. It's irrelevant at this point. There's nothing I can do, really. Not with that Liliana ultimate. If I maybe get... If I get land drop... Hydra, do I stay alive? I don't know. Because I get Rogue's Passage, which means I can swing through, but it's just... Yeah, let's see if he forgets to make this indestructible. See if he's paying attention. If he sacks, then... Yeah, okay. Alright. Ah, good to hear. Good to hear. Alright, let's just do... Ooh. A nice, slow, grindy deck. Let's do it. GG indeed. GG indeed. We shall return to elementals shortly. I'm determined to get a win out of it before the end of the stream. Alright, let's have a look, see. No. Oh, hell no. Yes. Wonderful. Let's draw into a renegade map, please. Let's hit that, I guess. The renegade map was to enable hidden stockpile on turn 2, but that's fine also, I guess. Dread Wanderer. Zombies, eh? Black-white zombies. We are very well set up for this matchup if we can get what we need in time. Which is saying something. We'll see if we can do that. Let's get our first hidden stockpile down. Three mana, Lord. Yep. Now get in for 3. So we probably want to go Eiley to... Oh, lovely. Oh, that's... It's enabling my greed again. So what I was going to say is we need to go Eiley to deter him from attacking. We can block this perfectly, essentially, with the Death Touch. The following turn we go Anointed Procession, so that we can double up on Sram's Expertise. Sram's Expertise then, off of the 3 cast, gets our other hidden stockpile. And hopefully from there we can enable Revolt and start making a ton of servos. A frankly unfair amount. So let's just go Eiley, pass the turn. You might just have removal for Eiley here. Maybe a Never. Fatal Push. Anything of that sort. If he does, then we get to sack it and scry, but we don't trigger Revolt, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We know he has no combat tricks by that attack. I will take you 3. I want another land. Fleshbag. Thank you. Alright, we are going to sack to scry. 3rd hidden stockpile. Top. Alright. So we can take 6. We can't double hidden stockpile, unfortunately. We can just Anointed Procession though. Okay, so what we really need is a land so that we can sack one of the servos from Sram's Expertise and enable it on the spot. And then we'll be gaining 4 servos a turn and sacking 1. Yeah, you can totally sack the servos, we just didn't have any and a way of enabling hidden stockpile at the time. But eventually that'll be the plan. We want That's real bad. Put the counters on there instead. Alright. That's fair enough. We want Anoint a Priest, essentially. Read the bones. Can't afford that. So I'm going to have to SRAM's expertise with blockers. Not sack value, unfortunately. Hidden stockpile. So your menace does nothing. Block you all day. Not sure what he could have to get out of this particular board state and win this turn. Give menace to Fleshbag, sure. I was gonna probably double block him anyway. We got another Lord, maybe? Why would you... Eh? Okay. Just double block. No need to kill him just yet. There's no trample in black. Why give it menace? Maybe he decided he wasn't going to attack with it, I guess. Changed his mind at the last minute. Alright, well, we're going to go Hidden Stockpile. And do disgusting, disgusting things. So, let's swing in for 4. He's gonna let it all through. We're gonna sack one of them. And we're gonna get 5 servos back. Aketra's Monument. No, I really need our Anoint a Priest to gain some life. 2, 4, 6. If we had an Anoint a Priest, that would be lovely. That'd be 6 life every single turn. Yeah, we've managed to stabilize. I'm pretty sure we can't lose from here. Unless he can destroy all of my servos and then I proceed to never draw any creatures again to enable it. He could also drain us to get to death with the Plague Belchers before we get our priests, so it's not over. Decking Stone, yeah, that's the point. Does he run it? We'll see. But these are different artworks, they must be different, right? Can't get all of my servos. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for good measure. No, that seems like a terrible idea for good measure. Alright. Drain us for 1, sure. At least every other zombie isn't draining us for 2. Come on. Anoint a Priest. Anoint a Priest. Anoint a Priest. Bontu, eh? Sure. Let's, do we swing? Swing for 4. We sack him 1 anyway, so we sack one of the 2 he blocks. If he blocks there, he drains us, which would suck, but wouldn't be the end of the world. The problem is I kind of want the mana open so I can block with Bontu to get around that Decking Stone issue. Let's see if he wants to enable Revolt for us. He does. Okay. So I don't have to spend this mana now to trigger Revolt, which means I can sack it in response to a Decking Stone. I can also sack it in order to block with Bontu if I want to do that as well. Cracks the Renegade map. For a swamp. Purely for deck thinning, would imagine. This is why zombies should fly copters. Absolutely, I'd been destroyed at this point. I feel like most creature-based decks should probably run Smuggler's Copter anyway. I don't, personally, just because I feel like it's overly played a lot of the time. Okay, so I'm just gonna sack a creature in order to block that Plague Belcher, which is my only worry. Pious Evangel, hello. That's practically what I want. Now I can block here, have to block extra, and then block here to take that out. Drains us for 2. Is it a drain or is it just lose life? Each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, so we lose 2. Pious Evangel means we gain 6 every single turn though. Geese's Bidding. Okay. And this is where we win the game. So, Pious Evangel. Gain some life. Sack the Odd Art Servo in order to scry. Planar Outburst. To the bottom. Swing. Do I swing with everything? There's really no point, is there? Just swing there. Yeah, sure. Gonna take it. So I have opened us up to a Declaration in Stone. On the upside, I'm gaining 6 life anyway, so he can't kill us, regardless. Altar's Reap, sack to draw 2, okay. Would have been nice with some Plague Belchers. And he's had enough. We're going to continue because we ain't got long before we beat him. Got anything to play AI opponent? No, apparently not. So we can drain you for 2 every single turn with Bontu as well, which is really nice. Just watch it explode like that is great. All right, let's sack. Allow Bontu to get in. Smothering Abomination on top. Triggers Revolt for free. Swing with everything except for the Pious Evangel. Where have you gone? Nope. There you are. Ooh, a cast out. Can he sack himself? No. Do I have any graveyard fetching slash... I think I've got a better chance of getting Bontu out from underneath the cast out, to be honest. Because we got Anguished Unmaking. And I'm not sure what we've got to pull anything out of the graveyard, if anything at all. Okay, blocks and blocks. Goes to 3. Don't think we can kill him right here, or can we? Can transform you, drain you to 2. Nah, not quite. Shame. Gain loads of life. Sit back and relax while we go up to our starting life total. Alright, it's like we never played Magic at all. Except for we started with half our deck on the field. Binding Mummy. You can tap down one of my 9 million servos. Shot. And a Renegade map. Alright. We can close this out without even going into combat next turn. Let's flip our Pious Evangel and then just sack using all of our mana next turn to drain. Oh no! That's a tap ability. Damn. Oh well. Like it matters. Alright, hits for 2. Sure. How about now? And then it's combat time. Go to attacks. And swing on in. Got a fog in white or black? I don't think you do. GG. GG. Alrighty then. To rank 37. 3 more wins. Let's do this. Let's do flyers, I guess. Let us proceed. So out of curiosity, I know a few of you have got Magic Arena. Is there anybody else who hasn't mentioned they've got it? I'm curious to see how many people are in at the moment. We can take this. Oh, he's gone. Never mind. Let's concede then, shall we? Let's try that again. Joining session. They lost your account. Oh dear. I did have account issues at one point as well. Can't remember why. I think it was the next patch or something like that, and my account went missing. Apparently still on the allegedly cleared priority queue. Yeah. Interesting. I think they've have they started letting people in who are not on the priority queue now? I heard that somewhere. I'm not sure if it was true or not. Oh dear. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sure you'll get in eventually though. before too long. I'm certain you'll get in eventually. But I mean, soonish. Come on. Hello, Greedy's good. How are you doing? I think we're stuck. Hurry up. This is Magic the Gathering at its finest. First I have to win round 1, the loading screen. Found out today I had an email from Wizard of the Coast on promotions section Gmail. It was the email for the NDA. Oh, nice. No, I shouldn't have had an NDA email, I don't think, because I've already signed mine. Hey, we're finally in. Alright. Been playing Slay the Spire instead. Nice. It's a worthy substitute in my books. To get it up to 169. Good luck. Have fun. Ooh. This is a Flyers deck. Is this a Flyers hand? It's an always watching on turn 3. You know what? Let's try it. Let's go. I know if I mulligan it, I'm just going to get no lands anyway. I'm learning this now. Alright, Evolving Wilds. Go get the second planes. And we do get a 4-drop Wyvern as well. Not bad. So is this white weenie we're up against? No. Red-white aggro? Vehicles? Aggro. Okay. Oh my god. Give me non-land cards, please. Okay, he's going to exit. Into a Lone Rider, which is going to flip. That's quite the aggressive start. Especially to say that we're not really doing anything. We can always watching, and then we can have a 3-4 coming down. Well, that's not much. So if he doesn't exert this, which he probably will, when he gets to untap it, that is, then we could take it out. And then turn 5 we get to Jace bounce this. We'll see. Ah, Thalia. It's a good job I've got basics. But my flash plan doesn't really work anymore. Sombroni's in general is just wonky. Oh yeah. Welp. Are we just, like, really dead? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11? No, not quite. We're pretty dead, but not quite. I thought my zombie deck did have 61 cards in it. You're gonna make me check. You're gonna make me look at that abomination again, aren't you? Militia Captain. Surprise! Oh, wait. Not surprise. Very unsurprised. Alright. Down to 2. Are we dead? We can play you, bounce you. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, we're dead. Awesome. Love being dead before doing anything. Get bounced. What was the 61st card? That's a good question. I think it might have been a land. And our opponent playing out things he doesn't need to play. We're just going to scoot right now. And we're going to lobby back in, try to get another Flyers win. Another, he says. Get our first. Yeah, I'll have to look and see what my 61st card was. Technically, it's very, very possible to have a Super Friend Fat Stack in Arena, just not right now. Alright. Let us do this. Alright, what have we got? A reasonable hand. Alright. Opponent plays first. Mind you, oh, red mana means shock is a thing, which means these miscreants, if he has them, get slightly worse, but we'll see. Miscreant, go. Another red source. The question becomes, do we want to play the Miscreant to make sure, if at all possible, we get the Miscreant value, or do we just want a Smuggler's Copter? I think the answer is always Smuggler's Copter. Let's do it now. Might as well. And swing on through for the one. See if this insults him to the point of removing the Miscreant. It does not. Alright then. Ooh. Okay. I think we know what this deck is now. Alrighty then. Let's crew up the Smuggler's Copter. Let's get in with the Smuggler's Copter. Do I want to loot? Yeah, go on then. Spell Queller. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Get rid of the Plunderer, I guess. 2-1 Flyers, nice, but I suspect we're going to struggle on lands. Let's go Fairy Miscreant. Try for a land drop. If we get one, we can play the Spirit down as well. Hey! And we're protected against board wipes and burn. Next turn we can Spell Queller something. Let's see what it ends up being. I'm hoping that our opponent is just straight up struggling with white mana. And it appears to be the case. Alright, you can hit us for 5, sure. I ain't blocking. Mm-hmm. Skip blocks. Evolving Wilds, eh? Yep. This turn is pretty simple. Just play the Evolving Wilds, plan on cracking it. Thin our deck out a little bit. We've pretty much hit our max land count that we'd want. Let's go like so. Drop a Pilgrim's Eye. And we'll just Spell Quell pretty much whatever he uses to crew up these vehicles. If he gets a white mana source, he can... Do I want... Doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, if he gets white mana, then he can just use the Peace Walker to crew it up. And there it is. Alright. Sure. I guess we know he's running the siege modifications then. Depala. She gets countered. And he's had enough. Good. Good game. Another Selfless Spirit. Right, let's crew up our Smuggler's Copter. It's not quite lethal, but it might as well be. Plunderer, get rid of Pilgrim's Eye. Selfless Spirit. Skyship Plunderer. Good to go. Can you deal 15 to me right here and now? Doubtful. Pass the turn. Renegade Wheelsmith. Sure. You can crew up one vehicle. That guy can't block. Okay. Now he doesn't have trample anymore. Let's block there, I guess. Alright. Instant speed board wipe, here we go. And GG. Alright. Wonderful. Taking down vehicles, always a fun thing to do. See quite a lot of it these days. So it's nice to knock it down a peg. Right. What do we want to play next? I don't know. I do not know. I haven't played that one today. Rakdos Aggro. Need a new soundtrack. Let's Uncharted 4. I've not heard the Uncharted 4 soundtrack before. Hopefully it hasn't got copyright material on it. We're about to find out. Ooh, rank 40. Winky face. Here we go. Carry Zev, Scrappy, and a Firecraft. Yep, let's go. It's a shame we're not on the play, but I'm sure we can manage. Okay, let's go Mountain and Goo. Walking Ballista X1. X0, never mind. Oh, so you can bone pick her. Twice? That's quite clever. Quite, not really clever. Because I can just harness lightning it. I might do that. Yeah. Just harness lightning it instead. We'll see if he's got any combat tricks or anything like that. Then that dictates which one we hit, but I doubt... Yeah, okay. Hit you. Do please. Take 3. Scorched Desert. Hit us for 1. Certainly a unique little build. Collective Defiance. Okay. Let's go Mountain. Carry Zev. Yeah, sure. Why not? Fatal Push. Goodbye. Maybe should have played Scrounger then. He's down to 2 cards though, and I got removal for both of his creatures if I want it. Thornbow Archer. Mono Black Aggros, taking down Rakdos aggro quite well. Okay. Schwamp. I guess we collected Defiance, Ping, and Ping. 4 to you, 3 to you. Let's try and cut off some of this damage that we're hemorrhaging. Oops. Yeah, let's bump that volume up a bit. That was dead quiet. Okay, down to 7. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This is aggro, not ramp. Let's go battlements. Scrounger. Haste. Swing for 3. And pass the turn. Please don't make me Firecraft a Dread Wanderer. A Thornbow Archer for that matter. That would suck. Down to 3. Oh. Oh. Playing this game, are we? Well, because I have to. Swing for 3. Because it can't block. Down to 2 and then down to 1. If he's got a Sunscorched Desert, we die by lands. Live by the lands. Die by the lands. I need a removal spell for that right now. Thank you. Can't believe I have to use a Firecraft, but there you go. Alright then. GG. See you later. Oh dear. Let's try that again, shall we? Since when has land destruction not been fun for everyone involved, Lumi? This is magic we're talking about. On the draw, we got a Bomac Courier. Lots and lots and lots of good 3-drops if we get our red mana. Big if. We shall see. That is not a land. Oops. Misclick. That's how punts are born. Doop. Alright, pass the turn. Land drop in the next 2 turns would be great. Hey, there we go. Alright, we're doing well. We've got 2 Hanweir garrisons, one of them's bound to stick. And pass the turn. So what is our opponent's deck? Is it Mill? Is it Burn? It's Prowess, alright. He is hoping for red mana. Nope, never mind. Screw my wants. Let's get down the garrison. If he wants to attack in at us, then he's got to let the garrison come through. Can't swing. What you got, opponent? Lots of cantrips, I would assume. That's 1 correct card. Give it haste. Now it's got double haste, guys. Watch out. Now it's got angry running. Hits us for 5. 4 more turns of doing that and we are screwed. Looks like we're going to get a big hit in though. Unlicensed. So do we hit for 4 extra, or do we make sure that that Storm Chaser doesn't hit us again? I think we take this opportunity to get in for a lot, don't we? Yeah, sure. He might put like an Enigma Drake up there or something like that that we'd want to ping off even more. Alright, you hit us for 5. I'll hit you for that. Let's see who wins. And I will pay the energy. So now I feel like he's going to be less inclined to attack me this turn. I'm hoping he leaves this Storm Chaser back just as a blocker, because then I can unlicense it and just swing in. I think that's lethal. Yep, it is. Come on, opponent. Can't be that much of a difficult decision. Are you dead or not? I think you're dead. the design behind Star of Extinction? It's because he saw Stuffy Doll and I was like, oh, alright, we need more ways to enable this absolute horrific shenanigans. Star of Extinction on Stuffy Doll, go. I've actually got a build of that. It's a lot of fun. Star of Extinction and Blasphemous Act, and it just uses Nykthos and Mono Red Devotion to get to it. Alright. Land. Can't give you haste. Do I even need to? Kill you. We swing in, he blocks there, he takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He doesn't quite... Oh no, he does. He does die, because unless it's triggers. Alright, cool. Swing. I do believe that is the game, unless you've got a shock or a magma spray. He does not. GG. Chandra. Good game to you. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do some control, I guess. Which control deck? I think I've got an Esper one up here somewhere. On the mono blue. Yeah, mono blue. Let's do that one. Spelled out Chandra. You're not wrong. I didn't even notice that. Alright, that's an auto keep. Has the deck's battle plan pretty much written out, set in stone. Ooh, towing time, nice. Yeah, my opponent's not going to like me by the end of this. Especially if this Baral sticks around. He's going to probably... I think the word despise comes to mind when my opponents think about me playing this deck. Anything? Anything at all? Now's your time to play a card before I counter everything. Nope. Alright. So, there's no way I play Baral down here without counters up. I can always just telling time anyway, so... Yeah, sure. Let's do that. We'll find an answer to whatever he resolves next turn. For Baral, it's either... it's probably Fatal Push, Grasp of Darkness, all sorts, and there's nothing we can do about it. And then we'll be sad. We shall be patient. Baleful Amit, sure. You're gonna regret gaining life, I tell you that, because this game's gonna go a hell of a lot slower for you doing that. Ooh, let's take a counter, and a counter. And we'll go land and pass. Next turn we can Baral and hold up a broken concentration. It'll just be like the Like the land search that we've currently got. It'll just open up your sideboard like that, I would imagine. It'd be how I would do it anyway. Alright, you go up to 23. Have fun with that. And then play something really nice and I'll tell you that you can't. Alright, fair enough. Pull from tomorrow, very nice. Let's go Baral. Just don't try and remove it, please. Ah. Harness Lightning. Yeah. Alright, fine. Countered. It's because you made me rid of a land. He's got another removal spell, he's got one, but judging by the fact that he's not snapping one off right now, he doesn't. We'll get to resolve something, though. Trial of Ambition. There's our removal. Alright, fine. Goodbye. Take 3. More lands, of course. So we can do draw 3, discard 1 if he doesn't play anything, which is doubtful. Pretty much on the hunt for Crush of Tentacles, really. Because now we can Essence Scatter and Broken Concentration in the same turn, which is nice. We don't have long to do those things, but... Trial of Zeal? Absolutely not. So this is like a red-black Trials deck of sorts. Baral number 2. Okay. Tap 3. Sure. Come on, stabilizing card. Absolutely not. Goodbye. Loot Insidious Will instead of Essence Scatter. Might need that pull to rebuild our hand. Get a comparative analysis instead. Just a 2 mana, draw 2 with Surge. Okay. Swing for 1. Here's hoping he tries to burn my Baral and then I can redirect it. Instead, he's just going to make a creature and we're going to counter it. Draw. Discard. Need to find answers soon. He's actually slowly whittling us down. And ends his turn. We paid a surge cost of 2 to draw 2. Hey, there we go. Alright. We found it. And a 5/4 as well. I just can't play any of them without tapping out. If I went Jace... So you cost 2, which means we have 4 mana left open after that. Unfortunately, none of those things are what we want them to be. If I do the Crush, he's got the Trial to kill Baral later down the line. It's probably Jace. Maybe Jace plus look for a land. If we don't find a land, we are screwed. Jace minus him down to 3, puts him in removal range, bounces the Baleful Amit for a turn. but we don't have counters open. Let's do the risky play, because I think we're at that stage now. Jace, tick up, look for a land. Hey! Alright. We're alright now. Swing. Absolutely not. And get a comparative analysis. Let's drop Dawson. Which means we have to Crush of Tentacles next turn. Okay, tick up. See what we get. Take inventory. Sure, I think. Hang on. Comparative analysis for 3. Play our land. 5. Crush of Tentacles. Can't really cast it this turn, but should be fine, I think. Sure. Alright, islands. Then he does Trial of Ambition, our Octopus. We just have to though, because he's got lethal otherwise. Well, we can take inventory instead. See if we get something nice like a counter spell. Some Essence Scatter. It's not the best. Surge. And then we can replay Baral. And we've got the Essence Scatter for the Baleful Amit. If he goes Trial first though, we do have to Octopus. Ah. Alright. We're dead. That's a shame. That is a shame. An interesting deck though. Just didn't get our counters when we needed them. Alright, let's go for another one. Yeah, I threw shade on the Baleful Amit, and it is solely the reason why we lost, so... If we're to take any analysis as to why I lost that game, it was because I said bad things about a card, and then it beat me. Moral of the story, don't say bad things about cards that you think you can take care of. Because you probably can't. Alright. This hand could be so much better. This hand is so much better. Okay. Are there any imprisons in this deck? I'm not sure. Is the answer to that one? I think so. Wharf Infiltrator, okay. That's pretty bad. Alrighty then. Let's do the telling time, I guess. you swing. It might come down to another Crush of Tentacles on this one. Because he gets to make 3 2s, which is nasty. Oh, is this the discard deck? It could well be. Let's do comparative analysis and a land. I think we've lost again, which is a shame that I have to say that this early, but I'm pretty sure we have. There's nothing I can do about this. And you can do it again and again and again. Okay, take 4. I don't know if there's any waves in here either. This was a subscriber deck that I only lightly edited, I think, once. It used to have tap effects, and I think I replaced it with bounce effects, if memory serves. Okay, passes, and we pretty much just concede off of anything, really. Let's find take inventory. Let's see what we get. If we get nothing good, I'm scooping. I am scooping. Okay. Let's go one more time. Let's find out what's in there. Boop. Let's see. Bounce effects. Thing in the ice. And Crush of Tentacles and commits. That's about it. Let's go for some Esper control, I think. Boop. You didn't say removal. Let's cuddle. Aww. Oh, Thelona did, but I didn't read what Thelona said. But no removal. There isn't really any in blue, which is why it's the subpar colour for control, as mono decks go. Other than, of course, counter spells. Throw it back. Sure, let's do this. Wizard's Tribal, the Azorius one. I do as well, actually. He's got a mountain. We're gonna crack this, we're gonna get a white sauce, cause it's the only one that doesn't require energy. Take inventory. Hello, Mill. Never had good luck with mono blue, adding a second colour for some versatility always made it. Yep, absolutely. 100% agree with you there. Mono blue's problem is that it can't allow anything to stick on the board, otherwise it just loses. And then you spend most of the turn bouncing. So we're just going to Anguished on making your tutelage, now that we know exactly what you're doing. There's another tutelage. Another Anguish on making, please. Actually, we've got a cast out. Also works. Yep, okay. Ether Herb, we'll cast it out now, because honestly, you might say, why don't you leave a counter open? But tutelage decks don't do anything without tutelage, so... And in his current colours, all he can do to my cast out is bounce it, so I have to play it again. The rest of his deck's just light burn and card draw. And he passes, which is not surprising. And we get counters. Alright, shields up for the rest of the game, let's go. Land and pass. Pull from tomorrow, go for it. He can draw into his tutelage all he wants, and then I will counter it and he has nothing left and he'll scoop. Or a Jace, for that matter. I'll get rid of the Jace. Boop. Goodbye. We'll spend some energy, we'll telling time. Want to make our land drops. Island, and never, I guess? Play a land. We could Oath of Liliana just for future Planeswalker value. Sure, nothing better to do. So if we play Planeswalker, we get a zombie. So glad I decided against drinking tonight. I'll be on my 4th drink by now. Why aren't you on your 4th drink by now? That sounds like fun. Displacement Wave. X3, eh? Yep, just double checking. Sure. You're sure, why not? Alright. Well, this time around I'm just going to telling time and scatter. I knew full well this was 4, but I just stared at that 3 and I was like, there must be a damn good reason why he's doing that. Maybe he really wants to cuddle. So he's being nice. He never wants it to end. You got a counter? No. Alright, let's take a telling time, we'll take a land. Pass the turn. So I'm looking to either counter his last tutelage or find an Anguished Unmaking so that I can resolve one. Let him resolve it and then murder it. So never. I'm going never so I can exile a tutelage out of his graveyard if it comes to it. There's only so much cuddling to go around for Lana, unfortunately. Spell Shrivel, sure. Land, sure. Yeah, Evolving Wilds, thin of the deck. There's a Gear Hulk in his graveyard. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's close this out, shall we? Goodbye, Combustible Gear Hulk. Or do I have... Yeah, there's no instance in there that I care about. How about no, Scott? There we go. The slow beating of the zombie token. Glimmer of Genius. Goodbye, Oath of Liliana. Sure, draw cards. Maybe he'll mill himself. Sunscorched Desert, ouch. Wonder if he's got 16 more of those in his deck. And a planar outburst, we go land, we attack you, 10 more turns of this. Select for inspection. What? No! You want to play this game? Sure, go for it. We'll play this game. I could counter it, I'm not going to. He wants to cuddle, I'll engage. He's inspecting me, wondering whether I'm worthy of cuddling. I wonder if... I'm gonna have to check this. I wonder if any of his cards are thematically appropriate for his name. Maybe this is a cuddle tribal deck. Take the counter. Play that, and pass the turn. Let's have a look, shall we? He's finding out whether or not he's got the popcorn and the movie for Netflix and chill. He's going to unravel our secrets. He's going to whisper sweet nothings into our ear. And that's more counters. Alright, well, let's just get rid of a planar outburst. I'm probably just going to planar outburst and awaken at some point. I am the combustible gear Hulk as well. Oh, he's got a foundry. Alright, well, he's going to be really upset when my following up turn is planar outburst awaken. Nope. Just give me torrential gear Hulk, please. For the love of God, let's end this now. I need the planar outburst to take care of his Thopters. We've come to this moment. He is ditching all of his bombs, but he does have the double Thopter shenanigans. Get fatal pushed. Why? Because I can. Ooh, Jace. Jace is a pretty decent lock. Another foundry. Okay. Let's wait for him to crack that. We'll just Jace and look for Gear Hulk, which easily closes this one out. Land. Jace. No, you've got nothing. There's no way you win a counter war against me. Nope. Gear Hulk or bust. Crack it. Alright. Planar outburst next turn. Thank you. It's quite the win con you've got there. King of Cuddlers. Okay. Fevered Visions. How about new? Commit. I can't commit to you, Mr. Cuddler. It's too soon after my previous breakup. I should just have to be simply a memory. Alright. Planar outburst time. Awaken. On a swamp. Tick up. Sure. And swing. It's a sexy shrivel. It's after a few pints, what can I say? Select for inspection. How about now? Let's watch him slam a tutelage down now. Displace. Oh no. Part of the water veil. Okay. Okay, we're on. We might be onto something. Does he have it? I'm tapped out. Still haven't found my my other anguished unmaking yet, so that might be how we close this one out. Displacement wave. All non-land permanents. Oh, yep, okay. He bounces my cast out. So he gets one single turn of tutelage triggers, and he passes. That was a really good use of your turn for tutelages. So we cast out the Sphinx's tutelage, and the game hangs because he's disconnected. There we go. There he goes. Let's cuddle. Let's not. Tick up. Boop. He was an aggressive cuddler. I just couldn't do it anymore. He made it all weird. Alright. Let's see if the AI wants to cuddle. Select for inspection. Told you, time and time again. We're not doing this. Second main. Passes. Alright. Boop. Boop. Going through the motions. Nope. Hey, giddy. Looks like we're assembling the Gatewatch, because this game's gone on long enough. Ooh, Sire of Stagnation. Alright. Sure. We'll play that game. Sire of Stagnation. Hold up 2 counters. One for the card in hand, one for the one that you just drew. Oath of Chandra, eh? How about Oath of Nope? And there's the cast out for his third tutelage. And there's lethal. Has he got it? He does. I have defeated the Cuddler. Alright. I think we've got time for one final game before we end the stream off. So let's see. What do we want to play? Did say I wanted to get a win with this. Let's try it again. 3rd time's the charm. Thanks, Lumi. Thank you. It was a hard-fought one. Big Panda. Now they're cuddlers. They're also maulers as well, depending on their mood. Alright, can't take the crap out of that hand. This hand has got Arlen Cord and a Tireless Tracker. I think I can take it on that. Let's do it. Okay. I feel like I've played this individual in the past. Big Panda does ring a bell. We'll have to see. So what's the win con of this deck? The win con is essentially just elementals. It's a creature-based deck for the most part. So there's Omnath in here. There's Arlen Cord. Maybe we can get a Arlen Cord Ultimate, which I've never seen happen, and I've never done either. So we'll see. Just basic big swings. There's also Ubenwald Hydra in here as well. Cut to ribbons. There's plenty of win cons actually. Alright. Omnath indeed. Locus of Rage. Magma Spray. Goodbye, Tireless Tracker. That's fine. Wanted to curve out 2, 3, and 4, so it was worth the risk, I think. There's also Oran Reef Hydra as well. Lots of landfall triggers in here. Do I want to flip? +1/+1 and trample. 3 damage. No, I think I want to tick up. Boop. Show me what you got. Well, you've got 1 colourless mana. There's not a lot you can do at that instant speed. Expedite. Oh, changes his mind. Omnath EDH deck. Nice. Is it the Gruul Omnath or is it the Mana Omnath? Mana Omnath's pretty cool. Oh. Goodbye, Advocate. The Gruul one. Nice. Hey, the double green we needed. That's worrying slightly. Well, let's pulse. Let's get our Sylvan Advocate. Let's play Sylvan Advocate. Since he's probably going to bounce it, let's swing on through. And oop. Got no answers to this thing in the ice, and we know he's got Expedite in hand, so it's happening. I think this might be another loss, boys and girls. This deck is just not a fan of me. Goes at Arlen Cord, most likely. Yep. Goodbye, Arlen. Alright. So next turn, Sylvan Advocate, get ourselves a 4/5. And follow that up next turn. Ooh, Hello Grove Rumbler instead, maybe. Can do both. Not bad. Sure. Got Sensor? Oh my god, he's got Sensor. It's alright, I suppose Advocate's the one I wanted to begin with. Just don't do it to my Hydra. Let's draw a land next turn, specifically a forest. Fiery Impulse. Has our opponent just got everything? It appears they have absolutely every card in Magic when it suits them. Take 7. Land. Not bad. Oran Reef Hydra. Evolving Wilds. Get some counters. Pass the turn, we're going to crack that for a forest if he attacks him. Also tempting to maybe not do that. Fevered Visions. Ooh. Alright, if he swings in now, he's going to lose his Awoken Horror. He's thinking about it. He read the card. Okay. Reading the card does explain the card. And it would explain that playing this forest would mean that that would be a horrible shot for him. We might actually be back in this. As crazy as that sounds. Play our land. Let's swing him for 2 if he blocks. He does. Alright, the threat's off the board. We draw a card. It's a Rogue's Passage. Alright, so if he doesn't have answers to the Hydra, that is lethal. A Thing in the Ice will not save him. How have we won this game? I don't know, he could have a Select for Inspection. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's a Swamp. Right, well, we're going to go Rogue's Passage, because apparently we have everything. An Expedite. Sure. Unblockable Hydra. Hail Hydra. Unfortunately, we don't get to swing for the exact amount, but -1 will do just fine. Rest of my Abzan deck didn't come today, I just hope it comes tomorrow as Modern's played at local game store on Wednesdays. Pulled that win out my ass. Yeah, well, he nearly pulled the win out of his ass as well. We just managed to pull it out quicker. My pull-out game is strong, apparently. Alright, let's leave, go for one more game, because I think we've got 5 minutes. We managed to win with the deck, which is good. Nope. Let's see. Thought to odds, let's do it. Yep, I am childless. It's probably for the best in terms of humanity's success, but there you go. Bring it, let's go. And surprisingly, we can keep this. Let's go Mountain, Renegade map. Pass the turn. So we actually have untapped mana all the way up to our 3rd land drop. Or actually our 4th land drop. We've got it all. We've got all the lands. Alright, let's go get ourselves... Are we missing any colours? We got double blue, double white, double red. Yeah, we're fine. Anything. Blue, I guess. Don't plan on playing it anyway. We're just going to go Clifftop Retreat and Anointed Priest. Let's go. Is it? I don't know. I have fun with it. Right, let's play an island. Thopter Engineer. Game 1 life. I'm pretty sure British comedy #1 rule is always take the piss out of yourself. Alright. Let's master Trinketeer. So we can swing for an extra 1 point. Boop. And Silver Falls. Go. Need Anoint Procession into Sahili, and we can do silly things. Even before Languish. Ah, oh, Thelona! You had to mention it. Alright, it's game over. Hashtag blame Thelona. See you later, dude. Nice to see you. My having children is best for the world. I wouldn't dare quote that. I wouldn't let you, because that is not what I said. Quite the opposite, in fact. But I was joking. I'm sure my children would be geniuses. Let's see. P and Kieran. Whirl a Rogue. Play a land, go unpunished. Ah! Alright, that's fine. Yep. Boop. Slay the Spire Saturday? I'm not sure. I haven't decided what we're doing for Saturday. If I did Slay the Spire, I would probably do it on Thursday. Probably just do a separate stream. I'm not sure. Hey, Gideon. How's it hanging? Ooh, the rogue. Boop. It's like I'm playing another All the Answers deck. Yeah, it looks that way. We'll see. I think this is a control deck, which is essentially have all the answers or lose deck. Okay, skip blocking. I've seen the Abzan Rights deck Saffron Olive played a little while back. No, but I have seen the Rogue Deck Builder's Abzan Rights deck he made a long time before that. It looks fun. Attack you! Yep. If you hadn't guessed, what I'm doing right now is essentially conceding, because there's no way of getting out of this. Alrighty then. Swings on through, we'll take it. Draw a Harness Lightning. Wonderful. Swing at Gideon. Get his Shambling Vent online, hopefully. No, don't care. Alright, fair enough. Pass. Telling time, looking for answers, which he will inevitably find. Fire off at that, because we can. Counter, probably. I don't care. Alright, good. Oh dear. We're at that stage. Alright. Boop. Dusk. Pass. Okay. Block. I think we get to stay alive for a little longer, but to what end? Counter? Alright, that's game. I'll just scoop to that. Oh dear. Alright guys, well, that's going to do it for today's stream. I do hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, then be sure to follow the stream to get notifications when we go live in the future. If you are from Twitch exclusively, I do have a YouTube channel as well. You can get to that down below as well. If you want to support the channel as well, you can subscribe and all that jazz. But other than that, it has been a pleasure, and I will see you all maybe sometime midweek for Slay the Spire, but other than that, Saturday for some random game shenanigans. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Alright guys, thanks very much for hanging out, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.